She says, did you happen to get your car washed yesterday or any time recently? I say, no, that wasn't me. He paid for someone else's car to be washed. She says, I don't know whose car was washed, but my mom's card was charged. I say, I'm not surprised at all. I'm sure he was using my money on other women too. She says, my sister hand washed her car Friday, and Asmodeus said it wasn't him. I say, of course it was him. My family was curious that his name isn't even his real name. That's how much lying he does. She says, yeah, when I initially text you, I thought of that too. I was like, what if I text her about Asmodeus and she has no idea who that is? So we're all thinking the same shit. Okay, so we're all on the same page because this young lady, this beautiful, very, very fucking brave young lady who has resided under the same roof with this man for a decade of her life knows how much he lies, to the point that a natural assumption would really be, and would not be strange to even come to this kind of conclusion or thought, this man probably running out here not even telling his real damn name. He lies so damn much. Oh, but honey, I got every single receipt known to man. She said she's calling the car wash to see if anyone knows who it might have been, or if someone signed off on it, then it'll tell you who it is. Asmodeus, why are you such a dickhead? It wasn't even so much that Asmodeus was really, really smart, really clever, stealthy. This man underestimates the intelligence of everyone. And he does that based on the predictability of each individual. I'm a homebody, you know what I mean? I know that the mother is a homebody. But you have to do just a little more research on us than to think that we're not smart enough to make phone calls. I knew what I was doing, because when all this shit fell apart last minute and he just dipped off, blocked me, and ghosted me, I was like, you know what? It was at the beginning of my pregnancy. I still had months. This is back in April. Well, it happened at the end of March, but it was finalized April 4th. That was the last time I ever heard from the man. I had months ahead of me, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave little breadcrumbs here and there, because I know that the man has family in New Jersey. Somebody's going to find my account. Someone's going to find something in the texts, in the photos, in the times. Someone's going to find something, some little detail, and it's gonna raise suspicion. And it worked. He's not that smart. You do not fucking shit where you live, you dumbass. The age of 43, he's about to be 44 next month. But if this is your best work, how did you even get away with making this many kids and disappointing this many women and state hopping back and forth? This looks like very lazy work. You could have done better. He really is not that intelligent. And someone might say, well, he played you, he fooled you. Nah, it was predictable. I go to work, I come home, I cook, I clean, I sleep. I get on here, I'm predictable. There wasn't enough suspicion raised at all because he was very consistent. He was where he said he was going to be all the time that he said he was going to be there. He didn't overshare evidence and information to prove anything. You know what I mean? He was very casual. So I would have never fucking known the shit that I know. And then don't forget, he told me that his daughter's mother moved back to New Jersey in January, the day after the fire, to come and assist with their daughter because he thought this was a behavioral issue and she was doing it for attention. So I did know as of January that they were cohabitating again together. But they had been exes for 8 years, allegedly. So What am I supposed to sit up here and say to a grown-ass man that I've been in a relationship committed for months on end when he tells me that his 7-year-old has started this home fire and she's having behavioral issues when I have children with autism, so I totally understand. And the mom is coming to aid in, you know, the child rearing for the child. The house was set on fire. It really fucking was set on fire. It was legitimately really on fire. It's fucking crazy. I know we're off topic. We're gonna get back to the messages in a minute. But it's fucking crazy. That man really sat up here and lied on his child. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't give a fuck about anybody. How are you sitting up here lying on a little girl? How the fuck are you her first damn enemy? We already know you don't give a shit about her mother. But how the fuck are you your first daughter's enemy and she's 7? You lied on a child? He was with my sister, but it's 3 a.m. Why the fuck is she playing with matches at 3 a.m.? What's going on like a fucking Tuesday or a Wednesday and your child is up playing with matches? Like, what is your sister fucking doing? And I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, so your sister's irresponsible. Your sister's fucking irresponsible and she's a grown-ass woman. Why is she even able to access matches? My kids don't even know where the one lighter in my house for my candles, they don't even know what that bitch is. They have no idea where it's at. And based on the kind of father that he portrayed himself to be, it didn't make me think like his kids are bad at shit and they're unattended 24/7, that his daughter is unattended and she's just ripping and running throughout the house all times and types of the night and would be able to access matches. That is so fucked up because that shit was legitimately an electrical fire and it was never thought to be the daughter. It was never thought to be the daughter. That man sat up here and lied on his child's name and said his sister was irresponsible. The man fucking hates all women altogether. He hates his mom. He hates his daughter's mother. He hates all of us. He hates his children. He don't give a fuck about none of us.